Right, let's begin right there. Gift of the Givers teams are responding to thousands of needs of thousands of people at the Joe Slovo informal settlement in Langa in Cape Town. This follows the devastating impact of recent fires there. The team has been loading trucks for full-scale humanitarian distribution. To tell us more about these efforts, we are now joined by Gift of the Givers project manager Ali Sablay. Ali, good morning to you, and thank you so much for your time. Just talk to us about the extent of this particular fire at the Joe Slovo informal settlement. We understand, of course, several houses have been burnt to the ground and thousands of people affected.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Around about 9 o'clock last night, we received a call from the community leader and the community members of the informal settlement asking us to come through the informal settlements on fire. It's not normal for us to go to the fire site so soon, but seeing that we know the community quite well and we have 2 feeding schemes in the area, we went to do an assessment, and when we got on site, the whole informal settlement was on fire. The fire department had to call in additional resources as the fire was spreading quite rapidly. We then received calls from residents who were in the Eastern Cape and who resides in Langa, informing us that their houses are on fire. We informed them we are on site, and when we got on site, we saw the impact this fire would have on this community, as it was just burning one structure after another. We then immediately activated our teams to inform them that tomorrow morning we'd have to be early on site, as this is the 11th fire we are currently assisting with in 9 days. And after the 11th fire, we could see this one was huge, as it was moving from every section of the informal settlement. Normally when a fire occurs, it starts at one end, but this was coming from 3-4 different ends, and the fire was spreading all across. So we will see the aftermath from the destruction this morning when our teams are on site, but we will be there. Our teams are currently en route there to deliver that vital humanitarian assistance.
And we obviously saying that you are preparing for this full-scale humanitarian distribution. Just talk to us about what that actually entails. What are the needs on the ground at this moment?
Hot meals. Last night we could see all the people's food items were burning out. When we got on site, people were just running out with their clothes. They could not grab or save anything. It will be hot meals, clean drinking water, personal hygiene care item packs. There were a lot of babies, so baby formula, baby nappies, baby wipes, whatever else they require, some warm clothing, some blankets. And if they are being if they're staying in any accommodation as well, we would have to see if we could assist them with mattresses, etc. But the urgent need at the moment for them is to have a daily meal, 3 daily meals. So we have set up camp. We are working with our feeding schemes in the area to provide them breakfast. Our teams are en route to providing that daily hot meals. And from there afterwards, we would have to see what other assistance they get from the relevant authorities. But we have committed to assist them for the next 7 days.
And just talk to us about if you have encountered any challenges in your response so far, and how you are currently dealing with them. Any other, entities that you're working with?
We are very blessed. Just before our warehousing closing time on the 20th of December, we brought in additional stocks. Because we took the statistics from the last few years of the amount of fires in the Western Cape. We brought in additional stocks from our warehouses in KZN and Gauteng. So if a fire of this magnitude had to occur in the Western Cape, we were readily prepared and not have to rely on our suppliers in the Western Cape, as we have already depleted most of our suppliers in the Western Cape when we had the July and August floods. And the most challenging thing was at the moment was getting into the fire, getting to work from a place of distribution. But so far, that challenge has been taken care of within hours, with community members setting up bases, whether it's a sports field, whether it's a community hall, whether it's a school hall, making it easy for our trucks to go through and to not and to prevent any delay from assisting the communities. We have, the fires we have dealt with in the last few days. The one in Masipumalele was over 450 people displaced. The fire into noon on Christmas morning, we close to 600 people are displaced, but that number can increase as more people are coming to register. And then there's one of Langa of this evening. So we are dealing with 11 fires over the last 9 days, and so far we had limited challenges in assisting the affected families.
And we're seeing, people picking up the pieces there, and rebuilding as best they can. How can people or other organizations looking to assist contribute to your efforts?
There's an urgent need at the moment for clean drinking water in both fire sites in Dunoon and in the one of last night, because we saw the state of the destruction of the fire, destroying water pipes, etc. There's the urgent need for drinking water, personal hygiene care item packs, which we distributed in the thousands already, blankets, baby care packs. And coming into the new year, many of these families have purchased their children's school uniform and stationery already. So coming into the new year, we would have to sit with the community leaders and ensure that there's no delay in the children going back to school. We would have to provide them with new school uniform and stationery.
Ellie, thank you so much for your time and that update. Ellie Sablay is with Gift of the Givers in the Western Cape there for us.